Welcome back to Studio 701. If you're anything like me, your washer and dryer are the hardest working machines in your house.
As much is true, so you might want to give your dryer some extra attention this year. And Chad from Aero Service Team is here to chat with us about dryers and how they might be able to save you some money. Thanks again for being here, Chad.
Hey, thanks for having me. You know, the thing that I have heard about and every day recently is how energy bills are up. Everyone's talking about, you know, gas or electricity or whatever. And the easiest way that I can say that you can probably save some money around your house is getting your dryer up to the proper speed of cleanliness in the duct, and with just cleaning out your simple, like the pull-out thing on your dryer every time you use it.
Right, which is, like I said, my favorite part of my day is cleaning out that little one. But can you just start off by telling us what our dryers are doing other than just drying our clothes?
Well, I think a dryer is pretty amazing because I didn't realize this until I started talking about this, that generally if you have like 12 pounds of laundry, there is another 8 pounds of water, which in my math equates to a gallon of water. So when you're talking about in an hour or less, a gallon of water being pushed out of your house through that dryer vent, that's kind of a big deal.
Mm-hmm. That is actually
a lot.
Wow. Okay. So, Chad, can you tell us about what people should be looking for when they're considering safety on their dryer systems?
Well, there's a lot of things that you can consider, and I'm going to start on the outside where most of these dryers like terminate out at the wall. And making sure that that flap sits tight, let's see, like that. Mm-hmm. So you want that sitting tight. So if it's like stuck open, you get condensation in there, and when it's cold outside, right? So you want to make sure that these flaps are clean and that are operating properly, so that birds aren't getting in there, so that cold air isn't getting in there, because we've talked about those attics and all kinds of other things. When cold air gets into an area, it condensates, and that creates a problem because then the dryer lint is going to stick to the pipe, bottom line.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you want to make sure that that outside is clean. And then the other thing that I think you really need to consider that's very important is when we get called out because people's dryer isn't working properly, a lot of the time it's due to this flexible dryer hose that goes between the unit and the dryer. If this stuff is like twisted in a circle and around the corner and whatever else, you're going to have a really difficult time getting things to dry because it's going to collect lint. It's going to just not be very efficient. So what I recommend is you guys, if anyone's going to work on their dryers, get this solid, or it's not solid, but it's a hard dryer vent that'll flex. And you can form that to exactly where you need it, and you won't have a whole lot of loss where you have something that's 20 feet long that's going to really reduce your efficiency of your unit, because all that does is cost money for you. So when you have something, even if it's foil, and you have this thing and it's 20 feet long, generally a dryer vent should be no longer than 35 feet, right? Mm-hmm. So anytime you have a 90, which looks like this, that's 5 feet. So if you have a 90 that goes like up and then one that goes out, that's 10 feet. So, and then you have a 20-foot dryer vent like this, you're pretty much maxed out already. And that doesn't even include what's going out of your house. Mm-hmm. So the main thing is making sure that you're highly efficient coming out of your dryer to your hard duct, if you have hard ducts, so that you're getting that airflow out of the house. This is clean, and you know, you're taking care of that. And obviously, you know, most people recommend once a year for a dryer cleaning, which we had some photos of earlier with the lint brushes, things like that. Amber's favorite thing in the world.
Right, I love it.
And then the other thing is we have agitation tools that like spin in a circle. They have a vacuum, and they'll pull all of that stuff out of the entire system up to that 30, 35 feet long, so that you have high efficiency. That air is just gonna go whoosh right through that whole thing. And it's amazing, like I've seen dryer efficiencies improve by 80–90% because of the cleaning.
Wow.
Sure.
Great tips and a chance to save on some energy bills. So thank you so much, Chad.
Thanks, Chad.
All right, if you want to see Aero Service Team for yourself, their office is located at 2925 East Broadway Avenue. Stop in or call 223-9249. And for more information, make sure you check out aeroserviceteam.com. All right, but coming up next,